we're dealing with the treasurer right now, and let's move on. It was on the floor. The motion is to to hold on the nomination until there's the person is at the next time meeting. At the next meeting. So, and she's already agreed. So I'm trying to accommodate.
So why can't we just elect her? Is my point.
Because you first you said you can have it both ways, Dennis. One hand you said because she's not here you can't nominate her.
No, I didn't say that.
No, what it is because she's not here, she can't accept the nomination. So we have to postpone the election for the treasurer until such time as the treasurer candidate is here.
That's my point, because this is listed. Is it willing to serve another year? Isn't that automatically they're declaring their nomination?
All she's saying is she's willing to
be nominated, right? Yes. And if we close nominations at this meeting, then she's automatically by acclamation.
No, we're not doing that.
Because you don't want
we are tabling the nomination at this meeting because so at the next meeting there could have been 3 people that want to be treasurer. Okay, so please, that's the way it is. Okay, so we're tabling the nomination of treasurer to be done at a later date.
the call of the chair.
To the call of the chair. So appropriate way to say. So all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody. I have your support. All right. Any no's? Okay, great. Okay.
Yes, I'm abstaining.
Well, put it in a notes. 1 abstention. Okay, administrative officer. Who would like to play the role of administrative officer for 1 year?
I nominate Dennis Eisner.
Do you accept?
Okay. Yeah. Yes. I mean.
All right. At least he's here. Huh? Is there anybody who wants to close the nomination?
Close, I move to close the
You
nomination.
have to feature what to say.
No, point of information.
Is there
It would be
anybody-
acceptable for the board to meet later and determine officer positions? That is an acceptable way under the bylaws.
Anyway, all right. All those in favor of Dennis Eisner being the 1 year as administrative officer?
Nominations.
Huh?
Yeah.
Close the nominations.
Yes, I did.
As a what?
1 year administrative officer, Dennis Eisner.
Yes, yay!
Yeah, but you have to vote. All
Yeah.
those in favor say aye.
You-
Any no's?
No!
You're out of order.
Is it too late to vote now?
Who said victim privilege?
Okay, so now we do second vice president. Oh, you put your hand up.
I thought I was I thought I was.
No, anybody can nominate themselves. You want to be second vice
okay.
president?
I'll be second vice president.
Huh?
I was that last year. So
Are you interested in second vice
Nominate
president?
Denise Story for second vice president.
Second.
yay!
Is there any other nominations to second vice president? Okay.
I move nominations be voted.
Okay. All those in favor of Denise Story for 1 year as second vice president, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Great. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Next one is executive vice president. In the past, I have to be an officer because of some of my duties. So I either have to be.
Make a motion to make Michael Nolte.
Can I finish what I'm saying? Either I have to be co-president or executive vice president. So I choose to be executive vice president. So fine. Since I can't be both, so I'll accept that. Then you have to say
Second.
nominations are closed. I can't.
I make the second.
But you have to take over for it.
Executive vice president.
Yeah, now you have to ask for the call because I can't. I shouldn't be.
All in favor of Michael Nolte, the executive vice president, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, next one is, co-president. So we're gonna have two co-presidents. Huh?
Do that.
Who wants to be, we're two vacancies for co-presidents, so, we accept at least two or more, nominations.
I know that Jarrell, he's very active in the community.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the responsibilities? I don't know the
Don't-
responsibilities.
Oh, well, the responsibility is to have a cell phone, answer it when called upon, with a smile.
With a smile.
Okay, I work
What's this
during the
one?
daytime, but
Being an ambassador.
I'll accept it.
And when we need you at City Hall to shake your finger at people.
He accepts.
See,
Motion to
he's
close
very
nominations.
articulate, so that helps.
All right, motion to close nominations.
Wait, yeah,
Been
that's
seconded.
two, there's two positions. So,
What?
Jarrell,
I'm gonna vote one at a time.
Can we do one at a time?
sure, okay, fine, that's fine. Jarrell, so you closed, so, all those in favor of Jarrell Banks being the, for 1 year being co-president, of the Alliance for Better District 6, say aye.
That was
Well, any no's? All those, okay. Any abstentions? Okay. So the next, we need another person
Thank you,
nominated as
everyone.
co-president for the Alliance for Better District 6. Is there, okay, is there anybody else, anybody else that wants to be considered as nomination? All the people that are chewing on the food, I'm gonna nominate you. I've been looking around the room so they can't say no.
There's only one person turned on.
All right.
So is there a motion to close?
So, sure, motion to close. Marvis Phillips, motion to close. All those in favor of Marvis Phillips being co-president of the Alliance for Better District 6 for 2017, say aye. Any no's? And any abstentions? Okay, so,
No.
so what we have here is that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As the time of this meeting, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that have to pay their membership dues. I just have to say that. So we will be talking to you about that so that we can make sure your name will go on the on our website and all that, because we'll be updating our website. And so I think now we're going to the chairs, because I think it's necessary to do that. So Marcus, you wanted to be the besides parliamentarian, you wanted to be the co-president. You wanted, which we've done, and you wanted to be the land use chair, correct? But we're not going to vote you, but you still want to be that. And public safety chair, correct? And we feel it's very important now to also have a senior disabled chair, correct? Okay. I just want to so we don't duplicate anything. Okay. So I'm volunteering to be the membership chair, the housing chair, the webmaster, and social media chair. That means I have to put everybody's name up on the internet. Anyway, we have a new website, so it looks cool, and some of our pictures might be up there. So. Let's see. Okay, so David Carlos Saveri is not here, so he's going to be postponed on his position as community policing. So I need a motion for that, I guess. So we're postponing his position as community policing. He's very active in dealing with like the new police chief, appointment of the new police chief, and some of the problems we've had with policing in San Francisco. Amos Gregory wants to be Veterans Affairs Chair. He's currently in Ohio, so that's why he's not here. But he wants to be on that role, and again, his position will be postponed until, because he's not here. And also, yeah, okay, and then we have two people that are interested in being the business chair or other duties. So we have Joe Blandino. So, and I explained to him that basically all we need is somebody to sign our meeting, our NAMBA awards when they go out at the holiday party, because it's, you know, of course he's welcome to come to all our meetings, but he also said he's very busy, so I don't want to put somebody that can't take the role on.
The food is good.
Huh? The food is good. Well, then you're gonna have to bring your wife to cook, to bring over and cook for us. That's. And then George, our new board member, also was interested in possibly being wherever we needed him, whatever role, because and he's been involved in the organization in the past, so it's good to see him come back to participate. So,
We have COVID, sure.
well, that's what we're working on. Sure. So, we're dealing with, what's on here? So we're dealing with the issue of business chairs. So, is it between the two of you fine that you're both considered both business chairs?
No, I get 222 votes right now. I think I would like to, yeah, I would be on like the little committee. I think I'd like to do some business outreach, because I think we've identified we need fundraising, and businesses are a better source of fundraising than individuals.
Right, and I do, because I know Joe is pretty busy, so, but the thing is,
And I'm an insurance
he actually
agent, so
dresses up in
I
a
have to
suit.
go approach businesses or I'll die. And so
Yes.
I'll also mention to them, I'll go to the ones in the neighborhood that I already know and say, would you like to be a sponsor of the Alliance for Better Jurisdictions?
Also, because we still have some outstanding awards to give out, so I'll get you involved in that to present the awards to the businesses too. I mean, there'll be some duties you'll have, which will make you look good in the eyes of the.
And we're gonna have another meeting next month.
Huh?
So we're gonna have another meeting next month in February to, like, let all the board members get elected and everything.
It's on your agenda. Okay, so we need a motion, because I think there's two that call you both co-chairs.
I move that we,
Not elect George Diaz and Joe Bendino as co-chairs
Yeah,
for
as co-chairs.
2017 business chairs for
business chairs.
on behalf of the Alliance for 1-year terms.
Yeah.
And so co-chairs. So okay. All those in favor to okay. All right. All right. I think we got through most of it without me passing out. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We got. Okay. So yeah, that was okay. We did fundraising was on the agenda. Okay. Oh, so. Okay, so I can't be dealing with all this. So.
So, no fundraising. Announcements? Do you want me to do that while you're doing announcements, or?
Congratulations, all the winners.
My question, we have a chance to. Michael?
There's more going on. There's going to be door prizes, so stay in your seats. Yes.
So,
Okay.
Welcome home.
Okay, we want to, we want to, we're still got things to do, but just wanted to mention that we want to adjourn the meeting in memory of
Yes, right.
Isabel Espinola Jackson, Rosa Lynn Pack, Wayne Friday, and June Wilson. They were citywide activists, but also there maybe have been other people that you may know that passed away in 2016.
Yeah, Susan Lawrence is an activist too.
Okay, well, I just, okay, so say it into the camera. Go. He's going to say something.
Just kidding.
All right.
Also Susan Lawrence, who passed away in 2016. She was an activist for many years.
All right. Okay, thank you. Anybody else that you know that passed away in 2016 that wants to be mentioned? Because this is our annual meeting, so we're talking about the whole. No, leave the door closed, please. That's for
Could
noise.
you leave it closed, please?
We have enough down there.
For the noise.
Yeah, for the noise. I did. Okay. So announcements, Senior Disability Action General Meeting, which is the back page of the agenda, is on Thursday the 12th at 10 o'clock at the Unitarian Church on Franklin Street. And then there's a list of a bunch of free things, which I think anybody could go to since they're free, including the Chinese New Year Parade on Saturday the 11th. In Chinatown, and then I think the one that you all need to do, because there's so much tension in this room, you need to go to the pillow fight. The pillow fight on Tuesday, February the 14th, starts at 5:30 at Justin Herman Plaza. Of course, I'm not going to pay for the pillows, but I'll take pictures of you if you want to hit somebody. Yeah. Anyway, our next meeting will be on Tuesday, February the 14th. But it will actually be.
Oh, after the pillow fight.
Yeah, that actually.
So
Yeah,
after the pillow fight, come here.
But actually, what it'll be more geared towards the board members, because the newly appointed board, because we should talk over things.
So basically, you're.
Before you do,
What you gonna do?
Board President, I just want to say a few things.
Go ahead.
I have received 3 letters of determination from the planning department authorizing 3 new medical cannabis dispensaries. They do have to go through the planning process with the conditional use. The one's at 443 Folsom, one's at 766 Bryant, and one's at 518 Brandon Street. They were approved. They are not within 1,000 feet of anything in particular. And so they have been approved. All they have to do is now get to the conditional use process. Also, for public hearing announcements in January for the Planning Commission, there's 144 Townsend Street, which is an office development authorization, 1298 Howard, which is conditional use and planned unit development and large project authorization. One's for 198 Valencia, top 3. For discretionary review on a building application to demolish a 1-story building and build a 5-story building. I also have a notice of hearing for February 9th for Pier 70, which is a project we supported, which is a mixed-use development down at the coast. And on January 5th, which is just past 1228 Folsom, had their hearing. January 26th, I have a multiple avenue, which is a draft EAR by the planning department for a comprehensive area plan for Townsend Street South, 2nd Street East, 6th Street West, and on again, off again, Folsom, Howard, and Stevenson Street on the north. And then on January 5th, again, there was 1245 Alabama and 667 Folsom. Also, the BRT had its hearing before the San Francisco Transportation Agency, and it was approved. And they now have to go before the Board of Supervisors, which for some strange reason is the same group of people, and get their final approval to convert BRT. I have talked to the people at it, and they're not changing local bus service stops. They're changing the BRT stops, not the local transportation. So any fear of people losing their bus stop on Geary Street or O'Farrell Street, local service isn't changing. It's just the rapid transit service that's changing. Everything else I can do at another time. This gives you an idea of what I do every month, just so you know.
You need a motion to accept?
Yes.
Motion to
Curtis?
accept?
Is it open to other community announcements? Or do you have other community
Well,
announcements?
he's
now?
doing a report right now. Wait until he's done
I
with his
thought
report.
you said he was done, you were getting ready, you were looking for a motion to close.
No,
motion to accept the report.
His
Oh,
report.
I'm sorry.
You're-
Sorry,
I know
misunderstood.
what you said, but, motion to accept, Marvis's report because it was a land use report. All those in favor say aye. In favor, any no's? Okay.
Are there announcements?
Now, go ahead. Announcements.
Okay, so there's, inauguration day, Friday, January 20th. There's a, planned community event called Solidarity, a Tenderloin inauguration. It's going to be from 2 to 5 p.m. Originally it was going to be in Bodecker Park, so if you hear that, understand that that's been changed. We moved it to the Kelly Cullen Theater because we're concerned about weather. Currently,
Concerned about
weather.
It's gonna be the weather.
Concerns about weather and some of the problems that we were having in terms of accessing the things that we needed at the park. But it's a group of about 15 to 20 area community serving nonprofits. We're going to have teach-ins on immigration rights. There's going to be a teach-in on Islam 101. There's going to be a teach-in on LGBTQ rights, and a teach-in on benefits and how they might be affected in this new political climate. There's going to be workshops for doing silkscreen t-shirts for free, banners, posters. There's going to be music, dancing, food, raffle. It is open to any 501c3. Doesn't have to worry about participating because it's not allied to any particular party, candidate, or political position. This is just a community event to celebrate the diversity and solidarity of the Tenderloin community, those who will probably be the most affected by the potential policies going forward in the coming years.
Most affected by
And it's going to be held at the Kelly Cullen Community Building, which is the old YMCA building, at 220 Golden Gate, in the theater auditorium there. It's open to everybody.
Can you go if you're a Bernie crap?
You can go in there, anybody's welcome.
Tomorrow, what time is it?
There is if you're interested in participating further in terms of be part of the planning, there is a planning meeting for that tomorrow at 10:30, also at Kelly Cullen. So we'll have a large planning meeting, the last one before the event. But it's still open if people want to participate in a more meaningful way by having a table or something as well.
Have you thought about, when you're doing your planning meetings, on how to incorporate the various different aspects of the community that may not necessarily get out of their house for a lot of different varieties of reasons, to get them involved in something outside of their comfort zone?
I certainly would be great to hear some ideas or suggestions how that might be possible. I'm not really sure what we can do, at least in terms of how it relates to this particular community event. It was meant to be a community fair, sort of. But I would certainly be interested in hearing any suggestions. Yeah, absolutely.
Stay in touch.
All right, we're gonna be doing door prizes. And Who wants to call the members?